Good day, human LatiosAzurill. So this is LatiosAzurill, and welcome back to Pokemon Scorching Scarlet, the official video guide. So today, we are finally going to be taking on the Pokemon League. Now, since last time, I actually did some grinding, so our team should be pretty much ready for the Pokemon League. Basically, the levels spam from the low 80s to 100. The Champion's Ace is at level 100, so the first few battles will be slightly over-leveled, but in the end, I think we should be probably on par with the Champion. So, I mean, take that as you will. Because, like, the Champion's, well, the entire Elite Four basically span in levels, including the Champion of, like, 18 levels. So, yeah. But our team is, of course, Star, our Jirachi, Fluffy, our Furret, Rocky, our Rockruff, Spike, our Pichu, Mint, our Teddiursa, and Leaker, our Farfetch'd. So, honestly, I basically gave them all coffee, except Leaker does have the stick. Depending on how things go in the, against the Elite Four, I might change that out for a coffee, depending on if we seem to be getting crits or not. But we'll see as time goes on. I did buy some more items, specifically elixirs, just in case we need them in the Pokemon League. You get plenty of money in this game, so it wasn't that big an issue. Also buying a bunch of full restores, a bunch of coffee, a bunch of max revives, all sorts of things, so we should be ready as we take on the Elite Four. So, beyond this point, only those trainers who have collected all the gym badges are permitted to enter. Trainer, that is confirmed that you have the gym badges. Trainer, believe in yourself and your Pokemon and go forth. Okay. Because we do have all 8 badges we need, so let's go. So here we are in the first room. So I think we're probably okay with leading off with Star. So let's go. Welcome, Challenger. I'm Nolan of the Elite Four. I like that look you're giving me. I guess you'll give me a good match. Even better than account hacking. Alright, let's enjoy a difficult battle that can only be staged here in the Pokemon League. Alright, so here we go against the first member of the Elite Four, Nolan. So Nolan is leading off with the Leafeon. Alright. So I think Sacred Fire should handle it. If not, it'll guarantee burn it. Although it won't help it stab, but we were just a stab anyway, so we're fine. We're fine. Alright. So that is straight up gonna one-shot. It is level 82, so I mean we do have a bit of an advantage given our level, but once again I was trying to prepare for the end. Alright, next up is gonna be Bellossom. Ugh. Maybe Leaker can handle this? Alright. So here is the Bellossom. Now, Bellossom in this game is Grass Fire, so you want to be cautious of that. So basically, going for a fire move will be neutral. So let's go for an Aeroblast. We're gonna outspeed. If we can get the crit, that would be amazing. If we don't get the crit, then this will probably do a little over half. Actually, never mind. We are 11 levels over that thing, so it's gonna KO. All right. I keep forgetting we're over leveled. Okay, so next up's gonna be Sceptile. I don't think we have ice coverage. I really don't think we have ice coverage, which could be an issue for us. I'm gonna leave Leaker in. Now, Sceptile is Grass Dragon, so Fire wouldn't do all that much for us. So I'm gonna go for the Aeroblast. Never mind, the Sceptile has its own Aeroblast for us. That is probably gonna... It's not Stab. Then again, we do have 13 levels over it, so as long as it doesn't get the crit, so which it didn't get the crit, so we're going to live that. This is when Coffee would come through for us. If we don't get a crit here, it's going to live. And... okay, you know what? He's going to go for a full restore. He's going to go for the full restore, which means we get another chance if we can get either the crit or a high roll. Unless we had a high roll before and just wasn't enough and we get a low roll this time. I don't know. That said, let's see how much an Aeroblast will do this time. High crit ratio, plus the stick. So far we're not really getting crits lately with Leaker, which is kind of unfortunate, especially given this is a high crit ratio move. There's the crit! There's the crit! That's what I'm talking about. That's why we have that stick. Alright, next up is going to be Raikou. I am definitely getting Leaker out of here for that. I kind of want Mint to try to handle this. Problem is, I don't know if Mint can take the hit. One way to find out. One way to find out. We're using our shiny Teddy Ursa right here. Alright. So, it's kind of interesting that the grass type user has an electric type. But you know what? That's okay. If we can take this Thunder, which we are 12 levels over. So, we should be able to eat that. No crit, Earthquake. Super effective. Base 150 plus its plus huge power. That's a dead Raikou. that there's really no middle ground there. All right, next up is going to be Venusaur. I think we can actually stay in. Now I'm going to go into Star, because Star can Sacred Fire this thing, and we resist. It's 2 stabs, we resist one, we're immune to the other, so Sacred Fire, we outspeed anyway, so even if this doesn't KO, we should be in good shape, unless it goes for EQ. Which, I mean, I don't remember if it has EQ or not. But this it's not going to kill. This thing, we do burn it though, so, I mean, obviously, so it doesn't have the EQ, otherwise I probably would have gone for that, but it would have been burned anyway, so it wouldn't have done very much. Leaf Blade, unless you crit, it's not going to do very much, even though you didn't crit anyway. We're good, we're good. So now that you're burned, I can go for a Psychic. So even though he's going to go for the full restore right now, Psychic should kill. I probably should have gone for the Psychic in the first turn. I just wasn't thinking. I simply wasn't thinking. Psychic being stabbed should easily one-shot this thing. So that should be that with the Venusaur. Yeah, there we go. Alright. And next up is going to be the Meganium. Now for Meganium, I'm thinking Mint. Mint should be able to handle this. Meganium is also Grass Dragon, like Sceptile. We should be able to live a hit from it, especially because we should be able to pop the Coffee. There's the Coffee, which brings us back to full health, which means now we can go for a Payday, which should easily one-shot this thing. So unless the Meganium crits right here with the Leaf Blade, which could really happen, because it is a high crit ratio move, no crit, there's a Payday, stab, huge power, base 200, Meganium, just go down. You're not living. You're not living a Payday. That's just not happening. So there we go, we're gonna get some experience, and with that, we defeated Elite Four Nolan. Well, I guess I lost. It was fun, so it doesn't matter. Alright, we got $8,700 for winning and picked up $490 for that cute little Payday. That was a great battle. I have no need for revenge. You've got what it takes to succeed. Now go on to the next room and enjoy your next battle. Okay, so we shall move on to the next battle. Now, first, before we do that, I am going to give another Coffee to Mint. And let's heal up our Pokemon. Might as well use full restores, just because Hyper Potions will not fully heal up Mint, for instance. Although I probably... whatever, I'll just use full restores. We have more than enough full restores, we'll be fine. Plus, for every battle we win, we get more than enough money to replenish our stock of them, and I think we don't have any other really, healing items. But we have more than enough full restores to use a few of them here, so we're fine. Now, for the next battle, I think I'll lead off with... Let's go with Fluffy. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. Ahahaha, I'm Klaus of the Elite Four. I am powerful simply by being a hybrid, an original vampire, and a werewolf. While I trained, I gained the ability to work with Fire-type Pokemon, so come on, just try and see if you can even damage any of my Pokemon. You have no chance. Oh, right! Yeah, you gotta love little glitch things with the Battle intro. Alright, so with that, Elite 4 Kalos would like to battle. He is going to be leading off with the Flareon. See a little level jump since the last battle. Alright, let's headbutt it. If we can get flinches here, we'll be good. That is a 2-hit KO. There's the flinch. It's going to heal up with those leftovers, which means headbutt should easily one-shot. Well, it should easily be a 2-hit KO right here. So there we go. Flareon is going to go down. Fluffy putting in the work. Next up is going to be Blaziken. Blaziken's probably going to outspeed most of the team. So I guess Leaker's probably the play. Leaker is not going to appreciate a fire-type move, but then again, it'll be on the special side, if that's the case, so Aeroblast is the way to go. Now, you're going to straight up Payday. That is actually a problem. It's not Stab, so we're going to live it. So there's the Aeroblast. If we crit, that'll KO. If we don't crit, that'll come close. Alright, no crit. The question is he going to heal up? I don't think he's going to heal up because he's in the yellow zone. Blaze Kick. Alright, I'm sorry, Leaker. That's going to take you down. Alright. But that is okay, because we have Stab E-Speed. Now, unfortunately, Star isn't going to be able to do all that much against the Fire-type user. Maybe a little bit, but not very much, given the weakness. So that's going to take down Blaziken. So next up is going to be Charizard. I think Rocky should be able to handle that. Might as well let our starter put in some work. So, let's Rock Slide it. There's the Dragon Claw. That is special, so that could be an issue, but it's not Stab. So there's the Rock Slide. It is Stab. It is quad effective. This should take it down, if not close enough for a full restore range. Full restore range means we could go for another one, potentially get a crit, but we're going to straight up one-shot it. Alright, so next is going to be Typhlosion. I know I could keep in Rocky and get the coffee boost, but Rocky's not going to outspeed Typhlosion. I think... I think I'm going to try to let Fluffy handle this. I mean, I could have let Rocky, like, bring it down to half, and then let Fluffy finish it off, but I don't think a Rock Slide would have been enough to one-shot it. But if we can get some flinches here, that might be enough. In fact, it might be a 2-hit KO. No, it's not going to be a 2-hit KO. There's the Sacred Fire. So, 50-50 chance of it burning, and that's a problem if it burns. Yeah, there's the burn. That's a problem. Now, the good thing is, if we go for another headbutt, that... this is a problem. Problem is, Fluffy is not... Fluffy's gonna get burned again. I can buy another turn for the chance of the Sacred Fire not burning, unless it goes for something else, but Sacred Fire seems to be its best bet. Since there's no physical special split, it's a special move, which is pretty good for Typhlosion. There's the burn again. No, Typhlosion does not get Serene Grace. I am just getting the, it's just a roll. It's a 50-50 chance. I'm just not getting luck, so what I'm going to do is instead, I'm going to heal up Leaker. This way, Fluffy's going to go down right now. If this were a Nuzlocke, I'd probably be a little bit more strategic with this, but I'm just going to let Fluffy get taken down by the next Sacred Fire. So I get a free switch into, I guess... I don't know. Fluffy actually lived that, wow. Well then. So then that's going to pop the coffee, which isn't even going to fully heal us, which is kind of sad. Coffee only does 255. Alright, so that means... if I heal... I'm going to heal up Rocky right now. Fluffy's gonna get destroyed right here. Typhlosion is going to be back nearer full health. Doesn't even matter about the 13 because we're gonna get taken out of that burn. That's understandable. The leftovers are slowly actually making Typhlosion a problem. I could let Spike go for the Surf, but I know that won't KO. Rocky's not going to outspeed. The problem is, this thing might not actually go for the Sacred Fire because it's resisted, so it's going to EQ. But we do have some physical defense, and that's a physical move from a Typhlosion. We should be able to live that. If we can live that, that means we take 2 of them. Never mind, that did more than I wanted it to do. Alright, so we're gonna... So we're gonna get... That actually did more than I expected, actually. So we're gonna get the coffee boost. So if we go for another Rock Slide, you're gonna go for a full restore, Klaus. So that gives us another chance. Because if we can take... Alright, that means... If we can take another Earthquake, then Typhlosion gets destroyed. The other side of it is if I think that Leaker can live, if I think that Leaker can outspeed, I can actually hard switch into Leaker right now. Alright, Rocky, if you can live this Earthquake, then you get the KO. If you can't, which you can't, I should have just switched into Leaker right there. Okay. Leaker, something tells me you can't outspeed, which means you're not going to appreciate the Sacred Fire, which is no doubt going to hit you. With Aeroblast, yeah, you're not outspeeding. So you are going to either get KO'd or burned. Probably the former. Nope, the latter. Which means Aeroblast, unless you crit, will not KO. If you crit, it'll bypass the burn. I needed you to crit. Alright, now the thing is, he might go for a full restore right now, which he is going to go for the full restore. Leaker, if you can crit, you get the KO right here. I'm pretty sure if you crit, I'm pretty sure... Actually, no. I don't know if a crit kills. Crit will at least bring you into the red zone. Never mind, a crit only... Was a crit not bypass the burn? I know it bypassed the stat changes, but... Alright, well at this point I have to heal up someone. It's probably gonna be Fluffy. Okay, so there's the payday just to finish it off, so... Alright. Leaker's going down. This Typhlosion's a problem. Alright. The problem is, it's too fast, and it's going for Sacred Fires, which is kind of the main problem I have with going into, to Mint. Alright, so I am going to go for the Headbutt right here. We're going to outspeed. If we can get the flinch, then we're in really good shape. If we don't get the flinch, we're in really bad shape. We're going to get a crit. We don't even need the flinch. Okay. Fluffy coming through with that crit. Alright. Next up's going to be Entei. Alright, I think Mint should be able to handle this. Now, Sacred Fire might burn. If Sacred Fire burns, that's pretty much going to get rid of the huge power boost, which could be a problem. But that said, let's do this. There's the Sacred Fire. I'm not surprised by that whatsoever. We're probably going to get burned. I mean, there's 50% chance we don't. There we go, we're finally winning the coin toss. So this should KO. I'm pretty sure this will KO. Yeah, there's the KO. Now, Mint is going to be at -1 if I stay in, which I'm going to opt to stay in against the Arcanine. But we're going to get the coffee boost. And by boost, I mean heal up. And I'm pretty sure that'll bring us back to full health. Which means we click EQ, and that should one-shot. Unless that Fire Blast burns. 30%. Alright, that's going to be a KO. We're at -1, but this is a quad effective Earthquake since Arcanine is Fire Electric in this game. So even at -1 with huge power and quad effective, it's an Earthquake, that's going to one-shot. So there we go. That is Mint coming through for us. Oh darn, I've gone and lost. So we got $9,200 for winning, and there we go. With that, we defeated Elite Four Kalos. There's definitely more to you than meets the eye. I still can't believe a hybrid lost in a battle, but what can I say? Go ahead, move on to the next room. Seriously, get out. Move on to the next challenge. Okay. Seriously, get out. Move on to the next challenge. I'll kill you and everyone you ever met. Okay. Well then. Don't mess with Klaus Michelson. Alright, let's heal up our Pokemon. Give them some more coffee, since they like the coffee, apparently. The coffee is coming through for us. It's probably the best item in the game. It does the same exact thing as smoothies, so yes, I guess smoothies are also just as good. They won't fully heal up your Pokemon if they have more than 255 HP, unless, I mean, the thing is, they get popped at half health, so unless you have if you have over 500 some hit points, which I don't know if you can, I'm not totally sure how that works, but then I guess technically speaking, then it would never fully heal you, because it wouldn't get popped unless you had enough. So I guess maybe a Blissey it wouldn't be able to fully heal, for instance, but we don't have a Blissey, so we're good. Alright, so Leaker doesn't have the coffee, but we should be okay. Alright, moving on. Hello. Hello, welcome. It's nice to see someone here for a battle. I was just getting bored with nothing to do. As the owner of a coffee house, I intend to turn Hilda's into Boston's premier coffee concern from the moment we open to the moment we close for all customers. And why am I here right now? Well, why should my life revolve around them? So, are you ready to battle? Either way, toughen up. Get ready to lose. Yeah, it's kind of funny. The coffee we're using, we're actually bought at Hilda's coffee house from Hilda in Boston. But here we go. We are challenged by Elite Four Hilda. So Hilda is leading off with the Vaporeon. So yeah, the Elite Four members so far have been Grass, Fire, and Water. They are the elemental types. They each start with an Evolution, and they have, well, you saw. So, you can probably already tell exactly what Hilda's going to have, except bar maybe one Pokemon. So, let's Astonish, because that won't KO. Let's see how astonishing that can be. Yeah, there's the flinch, which means Headbutt should be enough to KO at this range, without her healing up. Now the question is, Headbutt and E-Speed will do the same thing, so I think we're okay by just going for Headbutt. Drain Punch won't do enough. It's not Stab, it's not super effective, it's lower base power. Headbutt will take down the Vaporeon. That's kind of useful. Next up is going to be Blastoise. Alright, Blastoise is gonna hurt, because it's gonna be bulky enough to live at a few headbutts. But if we can get some flinches on this thing, we'll be good. Alright, there's one flinch. There's the leftovers. The Elite Four do have a lot of held items, which can be issues for us. So there's another one. Because of the leftovers, it's not going to be a 3-hit KO. I could go for an Astonish just for the lower damage, so she's not going to end up full restoring. problem is, Astonish isn't doing much more than leftovers. So here's a headbutt, and that might KO, either that or leave it on a sliver. It's gonna KO. Alright, we're good. We are good. Alright, next up is gonna be the Feraligatr. So for Feraligatr, I think... I don't even know, actually. It's gonna have all kinds of coverage. I'm thinking of staying in. I'm gonna stay in. I'll let Fluffy handle this. There are a few Pokemon that Hilda has that do really scare me. Mainly her final 3. So, let's go for the headbutt right here. That's going to give us another flinch. Problem is, because of leftovers, once again, it's not in 3-hit KO range. I'm almost willing to let her just go for a full restore right now, but I'm going to go for the Astonish. If the crit, then it's not going to KO, it's just going to bring it... There's the Hydro Pump. That's kind of what I was afraid of. It's a special move from a Feraligatr, so we might actually be able to eat that. Which is going to pop the coffee, but it's not going to fully heal us. So... I mean, we'll have over 300, though, don't get me wrong. But still... Ugh, this could be an issue. I don't think Headbutt will KO at this range, but at the very least, maybe she'll use some of her full restores on this thing. Alright, the Feraligatr is going to get wrecked by that, which is going to bring Fluffy to level 99. Next up is going to be the Swampert. I'm going to go into Mint for this. This thing actually bothers me because Swampert is completely overpowered. Alright. Now, the good thing is it's not going to have anything that's super effective against us. I'm going to go for a Payday. You're going to EQ at Stab. It's going to hurt, but we might be able to eat that if you don't crit. Actually, we should be able to eat it if you don't crit. Plus, we get fully healed by the coffee. Payday should one-shot. Yeah. Mint is just... It's a heavy hitter. Might be unevolved, but it's a heavy hitter. Alright, next up is going to be Lapras. I think I'm going to stay in. Alright, got that nice little purple Lapras. We're going to get the coffee boost, which is going to bring Mint back to full health. The problem is, I don't think Mint's going to appreciate a Hydro Pump from the Lapras. Then again, Brick Break is super effective. It's not Stab, so theoretically, although it's not that, it is pretty powerful, so I think it might actually do just about as much as Payday. Because Payday is base 200 with Stab, which is base 300. This is base 150, but it's super effective, which is base 300. So either way, Payday and Brick Break legitimately do the same damage. So it really didn't matter which one we went for. Alright, next up is going to be Suicune. Not going to outspeed. We don't have any more coffee. I'm going to switch out. I think I'm going to try to let Spike handle this. I don't know if Spike's going to actually be able to get a KO. Spike is more powerful than the average Pikachu, but when you get down to it, it's not more powerful than the average Raichu, so I'm going to go for the Thunder right here. We're going to outspeed. Then again, we do have 5 levels over this thing, but it is a legendary. If we can get to 30%, we'll be in good shape. We don't. There's a Hydro Pump. That is probably... I can't imagine Spike... Wow, Spike ate that. Spike drank that entire Hydro Pump, so that's going to bring us back to full health. Hilda's not going to go for a full restore at this range, but Suicune is going to go drink that smoothie up. So, that's a problem. Good thing is we do outspeed, which means as long as the I'm pretty sure this weekend does have E-Speed, which could be a problem for us, but if we can get a Para right here, we'll be in really good shape. Or a crit. No Para. We're avoiding the Hydro Pump! 5% coming through. She's going to go for a full restore, but that is fine. As long as we don't miss these Thunders, we are in good shape. If we miss a Thunder, we have a problem. So, that smoothie did actually come through for Hilda, I will admit that. The Elite Four do have smoothies on the legendary dogs, beasts, whatever you want to call them. She's gonna go for her full restores right now. It's gonna use up our thunders, but it doesn't even matter, because in the end, we're still gonna take this thing down provided we don't miss a thunder. If we miss a thunder, then that's gonna change things. I mean, she did miss the Hydro Pump. Blizzard, Hydro Pump, Fire Blast, Thunder, they don't have perfect accuracy. They do have buffed accuracies from normal, but they don't have perfect accuracy. So, they can always miss, but they're just less likely to miss. Alright, there's the Thunder. I would like to get this thing not into the red zone, which I don't think is going to happen. And also, I'd like to paralyze it, but I don't think that's going to happen either. Alright, it's in the yellow zone, no para. She's going for the full restore anyway. Hilda's got all those full restores. She got 4 of them. That's fine. That is fine. We're gonna miss the Thunder. That is not fine. Oh my goodness. Alright, we need to para this thing right now or crit. Para or crit. No para. There's the Hydro Pump. As long as she doesn't crit, we're good. If she crits, then Spike goes down. A crit will kill. Alright. She's not going to go for another full restore because she is out of them at this point, so a Thunder will take down the Suicune. I probably could have just gone for Payday for the accuracy. Doesn't even matter. Suicune is going to go down to Pichu. And with that, we've defeated Elite Four Hilda. Now that I did not expect. You are truly talented. So, would you consider taking a minimum wage job at the coffee house? No? Okay. But this was still a fun battle. So with that, we got $9,400 for winning. You really are a strong Pokemon trainer. You should really celebrate your bond with your Pokemon. And there's no better way to celebrate than with a woggly joggly flawn. No? Well then, why don't head on to the next room to face your next challenge. Okay. So, moving on. First of all, let's heal up our Pokemon. That battle wasn't quite as intense as the Typhlosion from Kalos, which once again, I'm pretty sure Mint might have been able to handle, although then again, Mint would have been burned by the Sacred Fire. So I guess, yeah, that Typhlosion was kind of an issue. But once again, the coffee kind of really does come through. Especially if you're doing a Nuzlocke, coffee is probably a good health item for your Pokemon. They're relatively inexpensive. You can get smoothies as well if that's what you prefer. It's the same thing, doesn't really matter. That said, the next one is going to be interesting. Here we go. I am the last of the Pokemon League Elite Four, Cole. I prefer to battle with the powerful dragon type. You know, I used to be a demon. Hell, I used to be the source of all evil. As a result, I lost Phoebe, the love of my life forever. Now I have no power or love. Do you know how that feels? If you don't, then you will never defeat me. You have no idea who you're dealing with. Alright, so here we go against the final member of the Elite Four, Cole. Alright. He is going to be leading off with the Altaria. So, I'm going to go for the Headbutt here. I think that's probably the safe play. There's the flinch. It's not going to be a 3-hit KO because the leftovers are probably going to come through. Maybe it will be. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure leftovers will... Yeah, I'm pretty sure leftovers are probably going to mess that up for us. I could go for an Astonish, but I think I'd rather him actually use up his full restores on the Altaria rather than something else. Never mind, Headbutt's going to be 3-hit KO even with the leftovers. We're good. Alright, next up's going to be Flygon. Really wishing I had Ice-type coverage on this team, I'm going to be honest. I haven't been using much of Star, but I guess it's mostly because Star hasn't been able to do all that much here. So, for Flygon, I don't even know. I think Leaker might be able to handle this, because if it has Rock Slide, it's neutral. If it has Earthquake, we're immune to that. If it's a Dragon move, it's neutral, but it's Stab. If it has a Bug move, that'll be Stab, but we resist it twice. Also, Aeroblast is super effective, so I think we're good. Payday is gonna hurt. It's neutral, but it's not Stab. So, Aeroblast should KO. Flygon is Bug Dragon in this game. It does have Levitate still, but it is not a ground type. Alright. Next up is going to be Dragonite. Now I'm really regretting my decisions in life. Okay, Star, I'm going to let you handle this. We're going to go for the Meteor Mash. Actually, I'm going to Sacred Fire this thing. Might as well burn it. Because if it has EQ or Payday, I might as well nerf it. Basically, base 150 Will-O-Wisp, even though it's resistant. Okay, you have the Fire Blast. Don't you dare burn me. Okay, you're not going to burn me. You're also not going to pop the coffee yet, which is possibly for the best. So now I need to start setting up Meteor Mashes. Maybe we can get the... We need the attack boost. I believe it's a 60% chance with Serene Grace. We're not getting it. We're just not getting it. He's going to go for a full restore right now. We're going to get the coffee boost. Please don't burn me. Alright, we're not getting the burn. There's the coffee boost, which is not going to bring us back to full health, but it'll bring us a little over 300 HP, which is okay, I guess. I think the leftovers, the burn's still going to bring you into the red zone, so we're going to get 2 Meteor Mashes off against this thing. Plus whatever the Fire Blast does. So if we can get the attack boost right now... If we get the attack boost right now, we are good, because it'll be a 2-hit KO at that point. Because this should do a little under half. No, it's going to do over half. Is that a crit? That's a crit. But no attack boost. But I'm okay with that. So next up's going to be Mence. The problem with Mence is it's going to... Mence is going to get the Intimidate off, which I don't like. Especially because most of our team are physical attackers. I have to stay in. I can go for Psychic. In fact, I have to Psychic. Alright. It's going to go for a Fire Blast of its own. But that's okay. If we can get the Spadef drop, then this will be a 2-hit KO. There's the Spadef drop. Here's the Fire Blast. Star should be able to take it. It's not stabbed. Even if it burns, as long as the burn doesn't take us down, we should be good. No burn. But with that Spadef drop, I don't even care about your leftovers. Psychic should KO. We outspeed you, so we're good. So we get the Spadef drop, but we don't get the... none of the Meteor Mashes give us the boost. Maybe Meteor Mashes, maybe it's only a 20%, maybe it's not 60%, I don't even know. Next up's going to be Latios. This is going to be an issue. I think I have to start Astonishing this thing. I'm going to have to Astonish it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to Astonish it. We do have Beat Up, but the problem with Beat Up is it's special. Alright. So... Astonish is physical, but we don't outspeed. Alright, lower my special attack all you want. Lower my special attack all you want. Oh my god, you critted me. This just got real. This just got real. Alright. It's Payday. Actually, Luster Purge lowers your Spadef, so that could have been a problem. Oh my god, that just straight up one-shots. Are we gonna actually lose right now? Fluffy should be able to take a Luster Purge or a Mist Ball or whatever that thing has, Dragon Claw, Payday, especially Payday, because it's physical and all, from full health as long as it's not a crit. Spike might be able to. Never mind. Never mind that. Alright. We have a problem. We have an actual problem right here. Problem is, which is more, Headbutt or Astonish? Astonish is base 80, which means it's going to be 160 when super effective. Headbutt, 120 plus stab, that's 180. Headbutt is better than E-Speed. Headbutt's not going to outspeed, so I might as well go for the E-Speed right now, because we're not getting a flinch anyway. Might as well get some damage on this thing. It's going to eat it. Dragon Claw, that could be a problem. I bet you're going to crit me right now. You're not going to crit me, which is going to pop the coffee, which means we get another E-Speed on you. The problem is we don't really have much of a game plan here. The good thing is the Latios does not have a healing item. The bad news is it does have a Soul Dew. So I'm pretty sure this is going to kill. Actually, we live the Dragon Claw, so this should... without the crit, this should do it. So E-Speed might KO. The problem is, as hard as his Latios hit, the last Pokemon's going to hit even harder. So here's the Latios. We don't outspeed it. I have to E-Speed. I'm going to click E-Speed. Fluffy is going to get decimated by this thing, but then I'm going to have to heal up. This should do more than the Latios, though. Not very much more. But if we can get some high rolls, we should be in good shape. Alright, so that's going to take down Fluffy. So what I'm thinking is, I'm going to let Leaker get one-shotted. Leaker's going to get destroyed right now. But we're going to need Fluffy and Star to come through. So I'm going to heal up. I'm going to let Leaker get taken down by this Hydro Pump. Let Fluffy handle this. This is going to be a little risky. We're going to go for some E-Speeds here. It's really going to come down to Meteor Mash from Star. That's really what's going to come down to. Fluffy should be able to take one hit from this thing. If he can't, then I have to sacrifice Rockruff in order to heal up Jirachi. So we're going to get another E-Speed down. If this isn't enough to take this thing down, we're going to go for another E-Speed afterward, then heal up. Okay, that's going to be enough. So we're good! We're good! E-Speed's a 3-hit KO. We're taking that thing down. With that, we defeated Elite Four Call. Wow, you're powerful. Now we got $9,600 for winning. You are truly a remarkable Pokemon trainer. You even managed to completely defeat me. As much as I hate to admit it, I think you're going to go far. Well, your current destination is the very next room. There you will face power far beyond anything I can describe. Go onwards. The champion is waiting. Alright. So, that happened. We kinda sorta got destroyed right there. Almost. Half of our team did. You want to be careful with the Latios and the Latios, because they do have Soul Dew. So they do hit like a truck. I'm gonna heal up, replenish the coffee, and then we should be good to go. I think we should be good on power points. I really hope we are. I might just elixir our Pokemon just to be safe. I mean, we do have the elixirs, so this way we should be good. So, let's max elixir you. You should be fine, but whatever. Everyone else, we didn't really use them all that much to run out of power points. So you have more than enough. I mean, they probably all have more than enough, let's be honest. But that said, I'm gonna lead up with our starter. That might be a very bad move, but just out of tradition, I like leading off with my starter as we take on the champion. And hopefully things go well. If they don't, then they won't. Really not much else I can say about that. Also, just in case you don't have enough items while you face the champion, you do get a free full restore when you get here. If that's your thing. I don't know. That said, let's go. Welcome, Eric. I was looking forward to seeing you here ever since I heard what you did back in Storybrooke. You managed to save the world from disaster, teaming up with the government and all sorts of other people. You managed to survive making a deal with Rumpelstiltskin, and even managed to defeat my mother. Unlike my mother, I am trying not to use dark magic to get what I want anymore. I am trying to be a good person. You have already impressed me with all you have done. It's time for you to impress me even more. As if you even have a chance at winning. Now bring it. Alright, so here we go against the Pokemon League champion. We are challenged by Champion Regina. So Regina is leading off with Espeon. So here we go as we face the mayor of Storybrooke herself. Crunch is special, which could be an issue. I'm going to actually go for a Meteor Mash. Maybe we can get the boost. I don't think we're going to eat a Psychic from an Espeon. Maybe we can. I don't really know. I don't like the chances that much. Oh, we are eating it, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be a 2 KO anyway. Even though we're going to get the coffee boost, it's not going to... Actually, coffee will fully heal us. Oh my goodness, that did absolutely nothing. That legitimately did nothing. I think we're better off just straight up crunching, even though it's special. Because at least at the crunch, we can get the Spidef drop. But it's not going to fully heal us. Oh, she's going to withdraw. Oh my goodness, this is perfect! This is perfect! Oh my goodness, that was perfect. The plays! Alright, next up's gonna be Lapras. Alright, so for Lapras... I don't even know. Maybe Star? Star does resist Blizzard, although wouldn't really appreciate a Hydro Pump. Problem is, Star is kind of our win condition for this battle. I'm pretty sure. Can we get the attack boost? We're not getting the attack boost. I think mistakes were made right now. I should have gone into Pichu. We need the attack boost right now. If we can set up right now, that would be amazing. Give me the buff. Give me the +1. Give me the +1. Give me the +1. I'm just having bad luck here. Alright, the good thing is we are gonna pop the coffee unless this thing crits. In a way, I was kind of hoping it would crit, because this way we'd be able to save our coffee for later, even though I'd have to max revive. But that is okay. If we can get... She's gonna go for a full restore right now because I can't finish this thing off. Even with a Psychic, I don't think I can finish this thing off. I need the +1 right now. Give me the +1 right now. This game hates me. Oh my goodness. Alright. So we're still in the green zone. She's gonna go for a full restore. We have another chance at the +1. I could have gone for the Psychic for this Spidef drop, which I might have been better off with. In fact, I probably would have been better off with. But we need the +1 right now. That's like 3 or 4 in a row where we don't get a +1. How do we go 4 Meteor Mashes and not 1 +1? Alright, this is the 5th one. Numbers say this gives us the +1. Numbers just are not in my favor today. They're just not on my side. Alright, well at this point I might as well just go for the Psychic. Psychic's not gonna kill though, that's the problem. But I can at least get the Spit F drop. We're getting the Spit F drop, but I should have been going for the Psychic from the start. Thunder. Alright, well, Star, it's been fun. Probably should have full restored, to be honest. Because now she's going to go for the full restore right now. The question is, maybe I should Thunder before I max revive. I have to heal up Star, because there's really no way we win without that. I'm going to go for the fun. She's not healing. Alright, we should be able to take a payday, though. Which will pop the coffee. If we can... So that'll kill. Thunder will give us the KO. Alright, next up is going to be Azurill. I'm going to stay in. Okay. So this, if you haven't figured out, is level 100. This is her ace. Even though she is a Psychic type trainer, her ace is Water Normal. It's gonna one-shot us. There's really no ifs, ands, or buts about that. It's gonna one-shot us. Our win condition here is if Star can do this. So I probably should have actually just let Rocky go down to the Hydro Pump here, or Payday, or Extreme Speed, or whatever. Rocky could have eaten the Extreme Speed within a Hydro Pump. It would have outsped us. That would KO. This is going to one-shot us. There's really no question. There's no doubt whatsoever. So right now, I have to Sacred Fire this thing. It's going to Shadow Ball us. It's neutral, but the problem is it's huge power, so it's going to do a lot. But it's not stab, so we're going to live it. This will burn it. So the good thing is, now I can actually heal up. As long, I mean, even if it gets a Spit F drop, but I guess the problem with Shadow Ball is if it gets a Spit F drop, then Hydro Pump will come in range of killing us. But right now, I need to heal up. Basically, I'm gonna wait until the burn brings it into a KO range, and then try to take it down. Because Hydro Pump is the problem, because Hydro Pump isn't nerfed by the burn. Oh my god, is that a crit? That's a crit. Oh my goodness. Okay, the good thing is we just learned we can live a crit Hydro Pump. And that is really good to know. This Azurill is a problem. Alright. So she's gonna go for the E-Speed right now because I guess it makes sense. It is stab, it's resisted, but it's priority. So, but then again it's burned. So right now, I am going to actually, I'm going to max revive Spike. This way, just in case, once again, it's not a Nuzlocke, so we're good to do the sacrifice thing. Spike is now officially, I guess, fodder, should I say? It's not really fodder, because it's not like I'm letting Spike just go down straight up. Okay, so the problem is, I have to heal up right now, because I can't take another Hydro Pump. The problem is, burn might bring it in range of full restore, which could be a problem. Yeah, there's the Hydro Pump. The good thing is I know she's going to heal up right now. Actually, no, the Smoothie's going to bring it in a range. But the good thing we know is Smoothie's not going to fully heal it. Of course, that's still not very reassuring. Of course, her ace does have the Smoothie. So yeah, this Azurill is a problem. The good thing is we do have it using its special attack rather than its huge power. So at least we have that going for us. I am trying to run the clock out with the full restores, because we do have plenty of them. Maybe it'll miss a Hydro Pump at some point. If it misses a Hydro Pump at some point, that would be awesome. But problem is, it could crit. The good thing is we have our full team almost at full health. Against, she still has some more Pokemon though, to be fair, but the Azurill is kind of the big threat. Right, now the question is, can Psychic kill at this range? I am taking the risk right now. Of course she gets a crit. How does she get that crit? How does she get that crit? Now the good thing is, if Burn brings it into range, that means Payday should kill. Actually, Brick Break will do the same thing, because it's super effective. I'm just gonna go for the Payday. We're not living a Payday. I misplayed. I completely misplayed right there. Because now she is going to heal up. If I would have gone into anyone other than Mint, I could have actually gone into Mint right now, gone for a Payday, and that might have actually taken this thing down as she went for the full restore. But instead, I thought she was going to go for the full restore right then and there. Thus, I misplayed. Fluffy, I'm sorry, but you're not going to appreciate what's about to happen. I probably should have gone into Leaker right now instead of Fluffy, but I'm not playing well right now. The good thing is, I know for a fact Star can take a hit from Azurill, which means we can go for the Sacred Fire and reset up the burn. Problem is, if Shadow Ball or Hydro... If Shadow Ball crits... Actually, I think we can take a Shadow Ball crit. We have to go for the Resisted Sacred Fire. We can take a Payday easily, even though it's Stab, it's still going to do half damage unless it... crit would have actually killed. That's the scary thing. The Sacred Fire will burn this thing again. The good thing is, I'm hopefully not going to make the same mistake again. We got a crit right there, it doesn't even matter, because once again, this wasn't about the damage. This is just a more accurate, more powerful Will-O-Wisp, and by more powerful, I mean it actually does damage. Now we just have to heal up. This is pretty much what this battle is going to come down to. Going for Hydro Pumps instead of Shadow Balls because it's special, and the burn pretty much cancels out the, oh my god, the crit. The burn pretty much cancels out huge power, which, I mean, at that point you're better off going for Stab. So I completely understand the play that she is making right now. Problem is that she's doing too much damage. Alright, there's the E-Speed. Once again, understandable considering I was in the red zone. Now, E-Speed being Stab is terrifying, but the good thing is we do have a Pokemon that does resist it. So now, I'm going to go for the Psychic. And that might finish it off with the burn, as long as she doesn't crit me right now. If she crits me right now, we're in the same position as we were before. Okay, she's not going to crit me, which means this should bring it into range and the burn will take it down. And there we go. Alright. You see that crit that she got before? That was kind of the issue. Alright, just going to go back into Espeon. I think Mint might be able to handle this. Possibly. I don't know. There's a chance. That's Payday. Mint, can you eat a Psychic from an Espeon? It is Stab, it is specially offensive, and it is a powerful Pokemon. That Spit F drop is kind of a problem, but Payday will easily one-shot the Espeon, which means I have to switch out. I believe we still have the Coffee, though, which means if we switch back in at some point, we should be in good shape. Alright, so there goes the Espeon. Next up is going to be Celebi. Alright. Leaker, maybe you can handle this. I know you are weak to Psychic, but nevertheless, if you can outspeed, we'll be in good shape. You're not going to outspeed, let's be honest. Yeah, that Psychic is going to kill. The good thing is, Star has Sacred Fire. Yeah, Leaker, I'm sorry. You are a little underleveled for this. It's amazing how we went from overleveled to underleveled in, like, a matter of seconds. Not seconds, like minutes. I mean, we have been doing this a while at this point. Here's the Sacred Fire. It's going to guarantee burn this thing. The thing is, both of its stabs are special. Then again... Right, well, we resist everything it has, though. It's, non-physical. Right, it's going to go for Payday, because it really has nothing for us at this point. So, there's the leftovers. Doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. I might as well actually heal up right now. In fact, I have no reason not to heal up right this second, because there's nothing the Celebi can do to me, so this way at least I'm at full health, or nearer to full health, for what comes for her final Pokemon. Technically her final Pokemon was her Azurill, but we already took care of that because she already used it. So, leftovers and burn, that's fine. The Celebi, we have the Celebi covered at this point. Another Sacred Fire will KO. So this is not too big of an issue. So the Celebi is going to go down, so that's going to bring her final Pokemon onto the field, which is going to be her own Jirachi. So this is Jirachi versus Jirachi at this point. Now the good thing is we do have Sacred Fire. We resist both of its stab. If it is Sacred Fire, we're not going to appreciate it, especially because it's a guaranteed burn, but still we're going for the special move anyway, so it doesn't even really matter. I don't even know if she has Sacred Fire. I don't think she does, so I think we're good. She's going for Meteor Mash, trying to get the boost, because she really has nothing for us at this point. So really the ultimate counter for Regina is Jirachi. Like I said before, Jirachi was our win condition. So, Jirachi is just such a good Pokemon in this game. It's amazing. And since you have it so early on in the game, it can easily become a really good part of your team. If you don't like using legendaries, it's understandable and all, but still, Jirachi is a really useful mon for this. And with that, we have defeated Champion Regina. I, the champion, fall in defeat. Kudos to you, Eric. You are a truly noble Pokemon trainer. And with that, we got $30,000 for winning. And picked up $495 from those paydays. Mint, you're trying to evolve once again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you weren't shiny, I'd consider it, but I like having a shiny Teddy Ursa. Congratulations! The feelings you have for your Pokemon, and the Pokemon that respond to those feelings with all their might. You truly are a force for good. Even when making a mistake in battle, you have learned that as hard as it may be, it is important to forgive yourself. You have worked hard with your Pokemon, and they came together as one, and created an even greater power. And thus, you were able to grasp victory today. You are rightfully the new... Eric! Here's some advice before you challenge the champion! May? Huh? What? Eric, could it be that it's already over? Wait, are you wondering why I'm a Mew? Well, I don't know. Someone changed me into one. I've come to just get over it, but my dad just can't. See, what did I tell you, May? Didn't I tell you that you don't need to worry about Eric? But we do need to worry about you. Please, Regina, is it? Can you help my child? My mother must have done this, of course. Thank you so much. That said, Eric, you've finally done it. When I heard you defeated your own father at Petalburg Gym, I thought you really had a chance, but to think you've actually become the champion. Ah, yes, what became of your Pokedex? Let me see it. So you've seen 116 Pokemon, you've only caught 13. I guess you're getting the hang of it, but it gets harder from here. On a nationwide basis, you caught 208 and caught 26. Anyways, congratulations. Now go proudly to the final room. Eric, no, the new champion. Come with me. I'm sorry, but from here on, only those trainers who have become champions may enter. You'll have to wait outside with the professor. I'm just joking, that's okay. That's the rule. Eric, honestly, congratulations. Hopefully I can become a person again. Okay! This room. This is where we keep records of Pokemon that prevailed through harsh battles. It is here the League champions are honored. Come on, let's record your name as a trainer who triumphed over the Pokemon League, and the names of the partners who battled with you. So with that, we've done it. We've made it to the Hall of Fame. So, Rocky the Rockruff, welcome to the Hall of Fame. Fluffy the Ferret, welcome to the Hall of Fame. Spike the Pichu, welcome to the Hall of Fame. Star the Jirachi, welcome to the Hall of Fame. Mint the Teddiursa, welcome to the Hall of Fame. And Leaker the Farfetch'd, welcome to the Hall of Fame. We did it! And our entire team, only one Pokemon ever evolved. So with that, we are the Pokemon League champion. We did it! Alright. So, on that note, we still do have some post-game festivities to attend. Well, to tend to, I suppose. Which I'm sure will be fun. I honestly have been having fun playing through this. As far as the Pokemon League goes, yes, it does. The level jump is pretty big, going all the way from 82 all the way to 100. Once again, that Azurill is kind of the big threat you have to deal with, but you can easily take care of that if you have the right strategy for that. Jirachi is definitely a huge advantage on your team for that, because there's really not too much that the Azurill has for it other than Hydro Pump. Payday crit, when not burned, will probably one-shot, but once again, if you're doing a Nuzlocke, that could be a problem. For a Nuzlocke, that Azurill is a Nuzlocke killer, because it'll pretty much decimate anything unless you burn it. So you want to be careful with that. As far as, well, the game goes, I mean, we've taken care of a lot of the legendaries that we already have access to. There are a few more that you get access to once you complete the post-game story arc. So I guess we will get to that at some point soon. Probably next time. That said, I really have been having fun on this journey as we walk through this game. I hope you guys have as well. Honestly, I really have enjoyed it. It is a game that I made, obviously, so I guess it would not seem very humble to be praising the game in any capacity. But I do think I personally have been having fun with it. There are aspects of it that are a little more broken than normal games, but for the most part, it's definitely possible to play through the game. There aren't as many gift Pokemon as there are in Grass Jewels, so I mean, you have a little bit more freedom in your teams, technically speaking, mostly speaking in terms of a Nuzlocke, although you can always just catch more Pokemon. I would like to, of course, thank everyone who has helped me along the way with this series, especially SarzeLight, who took care of all the graphic stuff for this series. Honestly, none of this would be possible without every one of you human Latiosites, and I thank you all for your support through this series. I've been having a blast with this, and I hope you guys have as well. So it does say the end, but it's not the end, of course. We still have things to do. So as we continue next time back here in Little Root. So thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time as we start our journey in the post-game. Goodbye.